The server's a little bit not so great. I'm trying to use my multi-tool and it's not doing it. There we go. Oh, my game crashed. Roll with the punches, he says. What up, guys? Astro Manning here, back at it again with another video. Lady, shush! Back at it again with another video. Welcome back to the new player guide series where we're just doing a bunch of new player stuff to show you guys a couple tricks and stuff to make some good money when you don't have anything and you don't have much. So, what have we done since the last mission? What is this mission about? Well, there's going to be one or two options depending on which missions are available. We'll get into that in a minute, but we're going to make some cash or find some really cool armor for this episode, guys. So one or the other, really cool armor or really good cash. One of the two, and both can be done by new players and whatever you guys have for reputation or armor or weapons or whatnot. Well, I mean, preferably you have a few guns and armor at this point. Last time, we did some bunkers. Okay, so we got us a few guns and a few sets of armor. So we do have that. So let's take a look at that, by the way, guys. As you can see in our local inventory, we now only have the stuff that we've done in the series. I have taken out the other stuff that was here previously. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my loadout and I'm going to throw on some heavier set gear, guys. So I'm going to put away the old stuff. I'm actually, whoops, I forgot to take the things out. So I'm going to make sure to pull these guys, the ammo and the tiger claws, out of the armor. And I'm going to pull this out, the med stuff, and that. So the armor that I have is completely empty. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put on the heavy armor so that we can survive better. We're going to actually keep this helmet on because this helmet's a heavy helmet and it's a cooler looking helmet, right? So we want to wear the cool gear, right? So then we're going to go ahead and equip back on the med pens because that's healing. We're going to equip our multi-tool and our med gun. We're going to equip our pistol. And we're going to put that in there, and we're going to put that in there, we're going to put that in there. Might as well put the knife in there, sure, why not? And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our gun back on our back, and put the ammo that we have back on our belt. Right? Look good? Beautiful. Let's look at what mission we're going to do today, guys. What is the mission we're going to do today? Because I don't know. I originally wanted to do a retrieval lot mission. But as you can see, I don't have the retrieval lot mission other than this one. This one wants us to go to Ghost Hollow. We're not ready to go to Ghost Hollow yet. That's in a future video. We're not doing Ghost Hollow yet. Well, it's a really cool place to go. But it's scary for new players, for sure. So what instead... we're going to make big cash, 50,000 whopperoonies by doing Seize the Data, guys. So you've done a few bunkers by now, hopefully, and now we're going to bump it up to maybe making 50K in one mission, one musy little mission that you can just do as anybody. You don't have to have rep to get Seize the Data. It'll just pop up in your personal tab under Job, and it's supposed to pop into your accepted after you accept it. But it's not. Maybe someone stole it right from underneath me while I was about to click on it because only one person in the server can have it at a time. And it looks like maybe someone stole it from me. Or maybe the server is acting up. Let's take a walk to our ship and maybe it'll pop up by then or something happened silly. I don't know. Because there's a couple other things I want to do. That is, we're going to take our Aurora MR that's on Hangar 4. And we will go... what we're going to do now is we now have heavy armor, guys. We still don't have a backpack because I haven't had an opportunity to get a backpack. We could go buy one from the store if you want to because you have a little bit of cash now since that bunker mission gave you 15,000 and the delivery mission gave you some money and all the other stuff that you sold gave you some money. But If you don't want to buy a backpack, then eventually we'll get one. But right now, we don't have a backpack. What I'm going to do now is, remember in our vehicle, we have a Demico. So I'm going to go ahead and put that Demico on my back, and the Demico ammo. Boom. Beautiful. So now we have 2 guns, and we'll fill the rest of this up with the C-54. So now we have a bunch of ammo on our belt, and a Demico, 2 different guns. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the local inventory and hit move all from the ship, and now we have everything in our local. That's helpful. It doesn't hurt to have, oh, well, there we go, to have a drink or 2 drinks on you, just in case you get thirsty. So make sure you have those. And then let's check our mission boards again, because apparently Seize the Data did not go into our mission tab. But we did get a second retrieval op, so we'll probably do a retrieval op instead. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why I see it's data loss, but here is what we're going to do. We're going to grab this 12,000 plus bonuses retrieval op mission that's going to take us to Moorland Hills. And we're going to go get this package. So this is going to be for some really cool armor. And some maybe combat situations, so be aware when you're doing this. There may be some combat. That's why we got some armor and guns and whatnot. The other retrieval op mission, like I said, will take you to Ghost Hollow. It is not time to go to Ghost Hollow. That will be a future video and a future mission, but we're not ready for that. It's a little bit intense, especially with the bugs that Ghost Hollow brings. So we're going to do this retrieval op mission. There's 3 packages to collect. Whew, 3 packages in this Aurora to collect. You know what, guys? I don't want to fit 3 packages in the Aurora. So, do we get a different? No, we're gonna use the Aurora for reasons. For reasons. If you have a Titan or whatever your other starter ship is, even the Mustang or whatever, any of the starter ships can carry 3 packages, no problem. And some are better at other things than others. Like I said, I told you guys, the Aurora might not look like it, but technically, the Aurora is the best combat fighter out of all the starter ships. The Titan, the Mustang, the Sulin. It is the best combat fighter, technically. Okay? So where are we going? Our location's over there. We're going to Harper's Point. Interesting. By the way, guys, this is going to be new for me. I've never done this mission, this retrieval op mission. Okay? I've been to Harper's Point. If you've seen on my channel, I have been to Harper's Point. Back when I made the video about Harper's Point, it's a brand new settlement, by the way, guys. It's a brand new settlement. When I did the video on Harper's Point, it was in the PTU, the test servers, and it didn't have a quantum beacon, so I showed you guys how to get there from a different quantum beacon. But now it has its own quantum beacon, so it's much easier to get to Harper's Point than it was in the past. But that's not where we're going, it's just the closest place to where we're going. And unfortunately, it is on the night side of Microtech, so it's going to be a little bit dark. But that might actually be helpful for the mission, because in that case of the mission, we'll see the enemy's flashlights. Right, so yeah. Mission markers, hello? I'm gonna untrack it, track it again. Hello? Mission markers? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we seem to be in a predicament. We have no idea where the mission is. This is why we test this. Maybe you should not do this mission. Here's the test to show you, hey, don't do retrieval ops in Microtech. You don't know where you're going. It's dangerous. I don't have the mission objective for some reason. Are you going to third person going out? Maybe that'll fix it. Third person going back. Third person going back. Maybe if I try to quantum away a bit. Let's get out of the atmosphere. Working on some bug fixes right here, guys. Get out of the atmosphere. Quantum away.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Alright. So that mission sucked. Maybe that's not the one, huh? And we still don't got the other one as an option. How does that happen, man? Hey, it happens, guys. It happens. You got to roll with the punches. New player guide tip number 89. Roll with the punches. I have no location on this mission, and I have no seeds data. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. That's crazy. Now we're just floating in space. I'm gonna do a cut here, guys. When I figure out what we're gonna do next, you will be told. Alrighty, guys, I'm back real quick. I've decided that I'm upset with Microtech. I don't know if it's the server or what the deal is. I've now clicked on seize the data mission, which was the personal job mission I showed you guys back in the beginning of the video, twice now, and it's disappeared both times. I don't know if it's the server's fault or if that mission's bugged. I don't have information on that currently in 3.22 or whatever the case is. I apologize. Delivery missions here don't seem to be working very well. So we're going to go to Crusader and leave our home of Microtech for the time being because I don't like Microtech on the way that it's being a pain in the butt. So I'm going to go to my star map, click on Crusader, and not set her out because I'm not in my chair. But yeah, I'm going to click on Crusader, fly to Crusader, because there's actually some stuff I want to do at Crusader in the next couple of episodes. So it'll be a good thing to do to get over there. And there's a couple of cool missions over there I'm going to show off and whatnot. So I will see you guys when I make it to the Crusader. We're leaving Microtech for a little while. We'll come back. But until then, I'll see you on the other side in just a second as I start my quantum. Here we go. We're going to go. Possibly. I'll see you guys in Crusader. Alright? Here we go. Alright guys, here we are coming back into the game, into Crusader. I do want to give this little tip up. When you are flying into Crusader, don't let the quantum go all the way through. When you're getting close to Crusader, you should cut your quantum drive when you're within 80,000 kilometers. You see, we're at 100,000. We're going down into 80. You can go ahead and let it go to 60, and even 50, but then cut it right here. That way you don't get stuck in this giant planet's like in its gravity well, yes, you get stuck in its gravity well, but just the fact that it's so big, it covers up all the space and it makes it really hard to see all the other locations. So if you cut here, you see how we're in the Crusader system, and we can now quantum from this position to anywhere we need to in the Crusader system. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Seraphim Station now, and then it's going to give me the OM1 marker as my next quantum marker instead of Crusader itself, making the trip less tedious and less annoying. So if you cut your quantum drive on your way to Crusader,
Quantum drive
it
is now
saves you a lot of time and gives you a lot of positioning and not to be blocked or obstructed, as the game likes to say, obstructed by the giant planet of Crusader. The giant planet Crusader is absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But it's a bit big. So that's a little tip, guys. Now what am I doing? I'm going to Seraphim
quantum
Station
drive is
to
now
refuel. I do recommend that you should probably change
quantum drive
your
is now off.
spawn location, the Seraphim Station, if you're going to be hanging out in the Crusader area. If you're going to be hanging out in the Crusader area, go ahead and land on Seraphim Station, go to the hospital, and use the regeneration terminal like I showed you back on episode 1 of the new player guide stuff. So I've showed you guys that before. Change your location, Seraphim Station, if you're going to be hanging around Crusader. It's just a smart thing to do. That way, if you die, you end up in this location. I'm coming to refuel. Hopefully, there's going to be some empty pads here that will allow us to do a quick refuel. Most of the time, if the pad is not empty, the game is not going to let you refuel. So you have to find an empty pad. It looks like both of these pads have a ship on them, sadly. What about the other side? And it looks like on the other side, all the pads have ships on them. So we will not be able to refuel. That's okay. We could go land in a hangar and refuel, but on Seraphim Station, that's not always good to do either. Sometimes you might just have to go refuel on a surface of a moon or whatnot. But instead of doing that, we're just going to continue on and look at missions. Okay, so here we are looking at missions and whatnot. We do not have a retrieval op open, sadly. That's what I wanted to do, was retrieval ops. So instead, we're going to look in our personal tab, and the mission I'm currently looking for is not available either. It just seems like no matter what I do, the missions are just not there. I'm on a server, guys. Let me tell you this. Let me show you this. I'm on a server with 3 people. There is 2 other people in this server other than me. There is 2 other people on this server other than me. And I'm not having access to the missions I want access to. That is annoying. But, again, what is this about? Rolling with the punches, guys. This is about rolling with the punches. It doesn't have the mission I want. We'll make do with what we're going to do. So, what we're going to do instead is maybe change servers. But I don't want to lose all these critical beacons, guys. Or I don't want to lose all these combat beacons. That's my backup plan here, guys, is using combat beacons. There's bunkers to do in Crusader. Lots of different bunkers that I have unlocked to do in Crusader. All kinds of options. But no retrieval op for some reason. And no personal mission that I'm currently looking for. That's a pain in the butt, guys. I apologize of all this searching through the stuff, searching through the menus on finding what we're looking for. How about, I don't know. Rolling with the punches, guys. Rolling with the punches. Don't mind all the missions I'm going through because you guys probably don't have all these, and that's okay. That's okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to probably swap servers. I'm going to lose all these service beacons. And I'm going to lose the amazing FPS that we have. But I need to make content for you guys, and we got to roll with the punches. So how about that? Sound good? Alright, I'll see you guys on a different server. The way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to get out of my ship right here. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I was drifting, by the way, guys, because I am in decoupled mode, so I was drifting away. I am stopping where I am right now, and I'm just going to log out by getting out of my seat and laying down in my bed and bed logging. You lay down like this, and you go like this, and you hit log out, just like that. And I'll see you guys around. Alright guys, welcome back. We're back here in Crusader, and I have swapped servers, and I think I have what I want. We're going to do, in the personal tab under delivery, we're going to do breach and steal. Okay, this is a mission that only happens in Crusader, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to grab call to arms and everything, and accept this mission. Now the big thing about this mission, guys, is it's worth 72,000, right? Or 73,000. For you new players, this is a huge chunk sum of money. And guess what? This is a hidden mission in Crusader under personal delivery, and it's relatively easy. Okay? So we got to find the October Rising. Ninetales are dealing with are having this thing where they're attacking a reclaimer in the middle of nowhere. And what we got to do is locate the October Rising, wherever it is, travel to its last known location, find it, and then grab a package. So, security's still hanging around, so watch yourself, bring some friends. So, your priority is the package. You're looking to save yourself some extra hassle. You could also black out the area by shutting down the nearest comm array if you want to avoid crime stat. So that's the next thing we need to do, is to avoid crime stat, right? So, let's find out where the October Rising is. The October Rising is somewhere around Daymar. Its last known location. It's actually close to us. It's got a quantum beacon, I believe. Yes, it does. But the comm arrays are up on Daymar. So this is actually going to be a 2-for-1 video, guys. New player information. How to take down a comm array. I'm going to look if there's a mission that wants us to take down a comm array here on Daymar for some extra money. And I don't think it is. I need you to fake out Hob. Wouldn't that be awesome? Messy situation. I think it would be in one of those. Or maybe Mercenary. Comm array problem. Here it is. Comm array around Daymar. A couple of people I know are looking for a big score. They need the comm array around Daymar. So even more money. 25,000 to take around the comm array on Daymar. Boom. So we're going to track that. That's in the personal tab, by the way, under Mercenary. Sometimes they'll ask you to take down a comm array. So we're going to go and do this mission to take down a comm array around Daymar. Make sure that you're tracking the correct one. Comm array ST-247 around Daymar. This is a illegal mission, though, by the way. So other players could come to attack you. All right? So you have to be aware of this and be on your toes, okay? First off, there's a comm array on Daymar. That's the location. Disable the uplink. If you do not have a crypto key, you can go pick one up over there at that location. They give you an option to go get a crypto key for free by accepting the mission. So that's really cool of that mission and really cool of them to do that. But if you have been doing what we've been doing and have been doing bunkers previously to this, you should have found some crypto keys in some green boxes in the bunkers. So you should have a Tiger Claw or 2 or 3 or 4 or more already in your inventory, or at least at a station or something you can go pick up, which we have our crypto keys on us, I believe. We should check. before we fly, right? I believe we have our crypto keys on us. I want to believe. We do. We have our tiger claws on us. And I believe. Also notice my drink is getting low. So let's go ahead and have ourselves a drink before we do anything else. So we're not worrying about dying of thirst or anything like that, right? So we're going to go ahead and take this drink here. Just like that. Get a little bit of juice. And then put that back in our pocket. Put back on our helmet. And now comma rays are a scary thing to take off sometimes, but once you do it a few times, you get really good at it and you get used to it and they're no longer scary. So I have videos specifically on my channel, multiple videos specifically on my channel, showing you how to take comma rays. I'm going to do it here in this new player guide to show you, but this video is about making money doing breach and steal. But it tells you recommendations to take down the comm links to do breach and steal. So that's what we're doing. We're taking down the comm link. Now the way to do this, guys, is there's the comm link. We're just going to go straight to it. We're going to go about as fast as we feel comfortable going. So I'm going to go about like 800 meters a second towards it. And then I'm going to hit the brakes right as I get by it. Because what we need to do is get in between the satellite, in between the solar panels. So we're going to brake, overshot it a bit, come back around, reshoot, don't kill yourself, brake, it's dark, turn on the lights, in between the solar panels, that's where you need to be, okay, because there's turrets in between the solar panels, and from this position, they cannot shoot you, okay, you are safe from the solar panels from this position. I don't like this side, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually reposition myself on the other side of the solar panel. Like this. It's a little bit risky because I could have got shot while I was doing that. But you see how this one has the hole right there? So that way that shows you how to get into the solar panel. If you're at the top of the solar panel, on the top of the satellite comm array, where the solar panels are going upwards, the hole to go into the comm array is right here, right in front of your face. You can't miss it. I know it's a little dark. It sucks that this one was in a dark area, but that's what happened. That's what we're doing. Now, while we're doing this, other players have got an alert that somebody is trying to hack down the comm array. So other players can come and try to ruin your day and attack you. I don't know why I can't open my doors. What the heck? You see, because we are trespassing. Most of the time, people don't care. This is a never before seen bug. Oh. It's not a bug, guys. I didn't know that. Wait. I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't open the doors without pulling the landing gear down. I don't know. Weird. Roll with the punches, guys. That's the name of this video. Roll with the punches. Sometimes getting through this thing is a little bit wonky, as you can see. It's a little weird. Look for the green computer, the green light. This one has a way marker on it because it's part of our mission. So, green light. What you do is you take the crypto key, the tiger claw, you split it down to one. You split it down to one. You put it in your hand. You see that you have it in your hand. You see that you have it in your hand right there. You stick it in the hole. And of course, all of Crusader's comm links don't work. So, boom, you can't do Crusader. 3.22 and comm links being broken and Crusader being broken. Roll with the punches, he says. Roll with the punches. I'm really rolling right now. I'm rolling. This is all the bugs wrapped in one. Stay positive. Video of bugs. So it's been a while now, guys, that you can actually not open the or you cannot shut down the combo raising Crusader. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But today, it's not working. Today is the day that it's not working. So from this position, I'm just going to quantum away, so there's no chance of getting shot by turrets. It's very safe. Just get out of here. Easy peasy. No problems. So that happened, right? Okay. Even going to pick up the special crypto key, it still won't work, guys. It just won't work. It just won't work. That's a sad reality. It won't work. So we're going to ignore that mission because we're not going to be able to complete that mission. Hey, look, there's a retrieval op. There's a retrieval op. We're going to pick it up. Where does it want us to go? A derelict outpost on Daymar. Roll with the punches. I picked it up. It didn't actually go into our accepted. Roll with the punches. Should we try to do... Oh, retrieval op did work. That's our backup, guys. That's our backup, is to do the retrieval op. Okay? Now, the retrieval op doesn't make you a whole lot of money. It's a delivery mission for 8,000 where you got to deliver 3 boxes. But there's a chance of finding really, really rare loot doing the retrieval op. So a lot of people run the retrieval op just for the loot and try to get some good money out of it. Anyways, we're going to still try to do this here, breach and steal, and see how well it goes. We might just bail completely out because there might be security guards that are not going to let us go. And we're not going to get a crime stat here. We're not going to get a crime stat. Our goal is to not get a crime stat. So we're going to do everything we can to not get a crime stat. Travel to the last known location. Scan to locate the October Rising. Just keep on flying forward to that direction the waymarker was, and it'll eventually come into visuals because it is a big ship. I don't know why it said scan, and it usually that marker stays a lot. It stays for a lot longer until you get up close. This is crazy. They made changes to this mission recently. Look, there it is. We found it. There it is. Like I said, you just keep going towards where the waymarker was, and you'll run into it. By just scanning. Scanning should be holding V on your keyboard and letting it go. That's the default. You hold it for a second, and then you let it go, and that scans. There is the October Rising. The friendly ship. Again, the comm arrays are up, so we do not want to shoot security guards. The goal is to not shoot security guards. This guy is not a security guard. We can shoot the prospector. He is red. That other guy is a security guard. We cannot shoot him. These other guys are security guards. We cannot shoot them. We shoot the red guy. Only the red guy. Now what we're going to do now... Oh. These are security guards and they're not happy. Alright, we're out of here. This mission's a bust. Roll with the punches. The security guards turned red. If we kill them, we're going to get a crime stat. It's not going to happen. Not going to... not going to let that happen. This new player guide, we're not ready to do crime stat. Roll with the punches. Okay. The last and final mission of this episode. Track this mission on Daymar. There it is. Next to Kudra Ore. You still need guns and armor for this mission, guys. You still need guns and armor for this mission. It's not an easy, just go pick up the package, turn it in mission. It's a lot of pew pew, pow pow happening. We're going to an outpost where there's going to be enemies. Unbelievable. This video has been absolutely crazy. I'm keeping it all too. You guys are going to watch it. It's the perfect new player guide. Learning to roll with the punches. Fling it around just like that. There's our location, 20 kilometers away. Perfect. It's daytime. You just get to see it all. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. All is well. Three packages. All is well. It's not a, so this mission is not about completing the mission and doing the packages. It's about going to a location where there's going to be lots of loot. So the goal is to just loot the whole area, kill all the enemies, and loot the whole area. You can do this in any system. You can do this on Microtech. You can do this on ArtCorp. You can do this in Hurston, and you can do it here on Crusader. There will always be a retrieval op mission that will have you go to derelict outposts, kill some enemies, and you can loot the whole area for maybe possibly rare subscriber gear or other cool knickknacks. This is where some of your best gear can be found, is doing retrieval ops. Cool gear you'll find here. As you can see, there's a whole area of possible craziness. Now we gotta search for bad guys. You are in a spaceship, guys. If you're a new player, use your spaceship to your advantage, okay? You are in a spaceship. They are on foot. They cannot hurt you, but you can most definitely hurt them. So use the power of the spaceship. The power of the spaceship. Is there really no enemies on this map? I don't quite trust that there's no enemies on this map. Okay, there definitely can be, by the way, guys. Just because there is none currently doesn't mean that there isn't any ever. Roll with the punches. Maybe we got lucky this time around. We'll park over here. Whoa, did you see that? We got radar locked? I could have sworn I saw a radar lock or something. No? No, it was a collision warning. That's all it was. Yeah, it's collision warning. Yeah, collision with the ground that we're going to land on. Duh.
Engines are off.
Okay, engines off. And let's go loot. Guns out. Be prepared. Now we're going to loot this whole area over here, and then we'll pick up the box. Did I hear something? Did we get shot at? Roll with the punches, guys. Holy cow. New player guide. Roll with the punches. So we're just looking for boxes. Now I'm really bad at finding boxes and derelict sites because they're hidden like underneath things. I'm really bad at finding them. But because I don't do this often, because I don't go on the search for rare gear too much. But I know other people like it, so I'm showing it off. Maybe that's one. There we go. So this one here has an artifact, ladies and gentlemen, an artifact. Bunch of drinks and whatnot. We could take the drinks, right? Some flares, an artifact, a medal. I won a medal. Cool things like that, right? It's all about the looting. So there's not a whole lot of pew pew in this here episode. That was weird. Okay, because I'm pretty sure this is a lootable box. No, it's not. I'm just jumping on that thing like a madman. It's not a lootable box, man. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm rolling with the punches. Okay. So far we found one box. You know, because I'm a professional. I know there's a box up there, so we're going to go up there. Now, how to get up there? That's a good question. That's a good question. Do I have a good answer? I do have a good answer, by the way, guys. I do have a really good answer. Use your multi-tool. Use this thing. Get on top of this thing. Jump. Okay. That wasn't enough. So there's more of them. Use these things. You think I'm crazy? This is actually how you do it. You do this, or you bring your ship and you jump out of your ship. But I'm not even joking. Like, this is how you do it. Okay. I told you that's how you do it, guys. You thought I was joking. Loot box. That's money. Dovenite, Aphronite, that's money. I can't carry all that because I don't got a backpack. But that's money. A whole bunch of money? Not really. But it's money. Completing this mission is money. Another box. More money? You really should bring a backpack if you're doing this mission. I apologize for not explaining that you should bring a backpack. But yeah, you should definitely have a backpack while doing this mission to collect all those Dolvanite and stuff. Those are gems to make money. You sell those and you make money. Alright. That's about all the exploring I'm going to do for this part of the map. So we'll go ahead and grab our package and put it in our ship. The server's a little bit not so great. I'm trying to use my multi-tool and it's not doing it. There we go. Oh, my game crashed. Roll with the punches, he says. Roll with the punches. One day they'll roll. Oh my goodness. I'm still rolling. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're rolling. How are you guys doing? Today, I'm rolling with the punches. Tomorrow, what are you guys doing? Oh man. Leave a comment down below if some days this is you in Star Citizen. But that's okay. It's okay. We keep going. What server were we in? We were in this server. We can't join it. What do? We hit best, or we can't change. Server change unavailable. Enter Star Citizen. We're definitely not spawning where we were. We're definitely not spawning where we were. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Roll with the punches. I'm in the shower. I'm in the shower. I'm in the shower. There's another guy in my hab. Bruh. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Star Citizen rolling with the punches. This video has absolutely no meaning to it anymore. But if you guys like me and my content and Star Citizen and shenanigans, this is the video for you to laugh about my misery all the way through. I will see you guys next time on another new way to play the game and make some money. And rolling with the punches. This is Astro Manny. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below and subscribe. Please do. For all the hard, crazy work of this baloney-ness. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And adios. Adios. Adios.